Well, hello everybody. It's another week and another fun time to share some very, I would say exciting content with you. This week's topic is gift yourself a new identity. Gift yourself a new identity. Christmas is here. The New Year, I'll say the New Year's Eve and day is next week. It's a wonderful time for celebration, reflection, goal setting, and I would say envisioning what's next in our lives. And I say it like that because we have an opportunity, not just at this time of the year, but for every day, to gift ourselves a new identity. So I want to ask you a question. What if the most meaningful gift that you could give yourself isn't in the store? It isn't something that you buy. What if the most meaningful gift that you can give yourself is who you can become? Who you can become. And so that's why we're here today. Today is a day where we explore how to gift yourself a new identity. One that is filled with energy, confidence, great health, joy, ease, that identity. Why does this kind of identity even matter? You may be asking. It means, and it matters a lot. We live from our self-image every single day. And oftentimes, we don't realize which self-image that we're living from, or even what it is. The way that you see yourself actually is what's shaping this self-image. It shapes your choices, your habits. It shapes your results. So imagine living as someone who fully believes in their potential, someone who trusts themselves, nurtures their body, and steps confidently towards their goal or goals. That's the power of this new identity that we're going to get into today. It is the word or words that you are putting after I am. So we all know that I am are the two most powerfulest words that we can speak on a given day. The two words I am is so powerful because when we speak it, it's like activating our subconscious to start shaping ourselves into this identity, this person, or this feeling that we have spoken or we've thought. And so it's very important to put the identity that we wish to have on the other side of I am, on the other side of the I am statement. I want to read something to you because I really think this is very important to hear, because as we have said, the word I am is so very important, and what we put on the other side of the I am statement is what's activating our subconscious. So I'm going to read this to you. It is I am's concept of itself that determines the form and scenery of its existence. So it's not only determining the form of who we are, it's also determining the things that we see on a given basis, on a daily basis. Everything depends upon its attitude towards itself. That which it will not affirm as true of itself cannot awaken in its world. And I would say the things that we do affirm on the other side of the I am statement is what's waking up. And so, what we say and what we even think, what we entertain on the other side of the I am statement is what we are becoming or we are, and is what is determining what we see on a given basis. So that's why we're here today, because we want to gift ourselves a new identity. So just think of a computer program. Just like a computer, it runs based on codes, right? We go in and we program this computer and it's going to function and operate in a certain way, right? Just like that computer runs based on codes given to it, we are functioning and we run based on the thoughts, the beliefs, the habits that we program ourselves with. And I don't know if you've heard this, but I've heard that a computer is as good as it's programmed. So we all think that the computer is perfect, and it is based on the programming. So if it's programmed to do something other than you want it to do, you might think something's wrong with it, but it's not. It's based on how it's programmed. In order for you to get a different outcome of this computer, you're going to have to program it differently. The same goes with our lives and with us. And we're going to get a different outcome of our lives. We have to program ourselves differently. And the beautiful truth of this whole thing is that we're programmable. That might not be a word, and it could be a word. We are the programmers. We get to go in and say who we desire to be on the other side of I am. Whatever that is for you, I am healthy, I am strong, I am beautiful, whatever you want to put on the other side of the I am statement, we then get to go in and reprogram ourselves. We get to rewrite the code. In our minds, we get to update this outdated software that may be running and creating things in our lives or what we're seeing on a daily basis. So if it's not supporting our dreams, our energy, our confidence, our goal, our health, we get to go in and reprogram it. And so by choosing also empowering thoughts, we are programming ourselves as well. So you might say, oh, okay, well, these thoughts come up. Okay, you don't have to entertain them. That's the old program that's talking. That's the old program that's showing up. Today, we're going to learn how to reprogram ourselves. So, as we said, we get this opportunity every moment. And today, I'm going to talk to you about giving yourself the gift of this new identity. And so I'm going to talk to you about 4 powerful steps that you can use. And these are some steps that's going to plant the seed for how you can go into 2026, with some amazing momentum. So step number 1, let's just go ahead and celebrate awareness. And some folks may not know that we are programmable. We're not machines. We are human beings, but we can reprogram ourselves. The first step is to notice your current self-image. What are you putting on the other side of I am? Is it loving or not? Is it supporting your goal or not. This is where you approach yourself with love and curiosity. You want to ask yourself, who have I been identifying myself as, and how do I want to show up now? It's about awareness. It's about choices. It's about making different choices that's going to support this new identity. Step number 2, choose your new identity. A new identity is this gift to yourself. You claim who you want to be, not who you are now. So if you want to be healthier or stronger or even more creative, put that on the other side of I am. You don't wait for the results. You declare yourself as this new identity, as this new person, and then you start taking the action. So if you say, I am healthy, then you start taking the steps towards being healthy. You start making different food choices. You start exercising. You start relaxing. You start doing those things that's going to support this new identity, this new I am. And so you don't just make that statement and don't do anything. You make the statement and then you take the action. Step number 3, you want to reinforce with daily action. So it's not something you just do on a one-off and think it's going to poof, just happen. It doesn't happen that way. You're going to have to do it on a daily basis until it becomes your new habit and your new identity. Step number 4, you want to embrace progress, not perfection. And so that's the thing, sometimes it is the start that gets a lot of folks, and sometimes for some other folks, they feel like if they're not doing it perfect, then they're not doing it right, and they just give up. That's not what you do. No one's perfect, and you don't have to do it perfect to get the results. You do have to be consistent though, but you don't have to be perfect. So embrace the progress. You don't need to be perfect to live from this new identity. You just have to take consistent steps. Every intentional choice, no matter how small, is a win. When you trust yourself, celebrate it. Celebrate your efforts, celebrate everything that you do when you're doing it out of this mindset of progress over perfection. And I say trust yourself because some folks want to think, as I've stated, if they're not doing it perfect, then they just want to just throw the whole thing out. And that's not how you do it. The new identity grows stronger and more natural every day. You just put one step in front, one foot in front of the other. Take one step at a time. And so I want to talk to you about what some folks might be thinking as well when I talk about new identity, and talk about how to, I'm going to say, reprogram ourselves for this new identity. It's so easy around this time of the year to have 2 different thoughts, and you may have others. One may be, I'm just going to wait till the new year and it's right around the corner and I can wait. Or you might be so enthused about it, and then come February, it's just like, I didn't do it some folks might have been looking for perfection, so they just give up altogether. Well, I want you to know that today can be day 1. You don't have to wait until January 1 to start this. You can choose this new identity today? Well, there's a lot of stuff going on at this time of the year. Family, celebrating, cooking, traveling. And no one said that you had to do every step at one time. There is time, I'm sure, 5 to 10 minutes at the end of your day where you can jot down what this new identity looks like, what this new identity feels like, what this new identity is doing in this new life. And just little steps will get you to understanding who this person is that you wish to become. And so I hope that was helpful for you, because really it is, who are you deciding to be when you say the 2 words, I am? Who are you deciding to be on the other side? I say on the other side of I am, because there's a lot of different things that you could say about yourself, but are those things that you're saying, thinking, doing, supporting this new identity, this new version of you? So I want to wrap it up and just say that this holiday season, the greatest gift that we can give ourselves is a new version of ourselves, a new way of seeing ourselves differently, seeing ourselves fully empowered, confident, healthy, and aligned with our goals. You are allowed to evolve, to be this healthier version of you, stronger version of you, and this person who is confidently walking, being, acting as a stronger, healthier, confident version of themselves. You are allowed to live this new version of you. So I want to close with this short poem because I felt like it just hit the what they said, the nail on the nail on the head. This poem is by Sarah Blondin, and it's short, but I feel like it wraps up what we've been talking about. And it goes this way: I am becoming who I am meant to be. Each step, a gentle unfolding. Each moment, a declaration of love for myself. So this gift that we're giving to ourselves, this new identity, is a love, a declaration of love towards yourself as well. And so that's why I said that it's so important of being mindful of what we put on the other side of I am when we say things about ourselves, when we write out our goals for 2026. Let this short poem and the things that were shared today guide you in determining who this new identity that you wish to be in 2026. Every small choice, every moment of intention, every decision that you make that is supporting you is a gift that you're giving to yourself. So thanks for watching, and thanks for joining me today. Be vibrant, be joyful, keep doing the things that you're doing that is in support of you and your goals, and being this highest version of yourself. Bye for now.